Brooks, of course, has a really impressive record here. A couple of race wins, 13 podiums.
Yeah, and he's never been slow yet. He was slow in earlier this weekend, you know.
Yes.
He struggled to get going, and a lot of problems with the bike, but definitely found the setting likes now.
But unhappy with lacking any confidence in the front of the bike. Incidentally, talking about the front of the bike, that's a whole new front end to Scott Redding's bike after that deposit this morning. He really did leave it cartwheeling, and the front of the bike needed completely replacing. Onto the fourth lap of 16. Then it's BSB, race 1, and again, and this time he does go for it and squeeze, and that's a big move at Britsh, because that's a fast bend.
Good place to pass if you can, it's tight, but you can make the second apex. There's no way the rider your pass can square you up and get to you again.
Scott Redding definitely beginning to think he could size something up here on his teammate, taking a wide route around the hairpin, just looking to see where he might squeeze through.
Yeah, he's not a panicker, is it, Redding? We've seen that.
In the background, that's Bridewell, fastest lap of the race, 147.81 on that last lap.
Yeah, this is the other take booked into Britsh's. You see the second apex coming, he's just there, just where the curve is. And then if you're 2 feet wide there, the rider you've overtaken can get it tucked up inside you, but not so in that case.
There isn't any big perceptible gap there, as Buchan's sitting in so fairly isolated. Then Forrest, Mossy, Andy Irwin, Linfoot, Hickman.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Tommy Bridewell's got the pace here because he's already bridged that gap to Mackenzie almost.
So Tara Mackenzie, there's an early lead just being nibbled into here by the 3 Dukes. And this is James Ellison in trouble with the Smiths, touring the Smiths BMW.
Well, I don't think his season could get any worse.
So approaching quarter race distance, and again you can see all the way around that huge right-hander at corner, and Scott Redding just trying a slightly different line to the Australian ahead of him. Danny Buchan looking consistent, and 2 Hondas absolutely together. Look at Andy Irwin pressing the more experienced Jamie Forrest.
Yeah,
and this is, look at this, number 46 Bridewell again having a look.
Yeah, look, Forrest and his teammate Andy Irwin, it's Irwin that's looking to get in the showdown, and the spot that he wants is his teammates.
He was virtually a second quicker on that lap than Xavi. So air on our screen, Andy Irwin ahead of Mossy, Linfoot, Hickman. Fastest laps of their races for Hickman, for Michael Rality, for Hector Barbara down in 15th place. Hector Barbara 39 times inside the top 10 in MotoGP.
Yeah.
What a record. Oh, there are the 2 Hondas absolutely together. And Danny Kent stopped with the Embryo to the 2015 Moto3 World Champion. Yeah, that's the 3rd time the bike has unfortunately rolled to a halt this weekend.
Not massive problems though, you know. The problems all stem from the fact that they converted to a World Superbike spec. Oh, we've missed it, look. That's Tommy Bridewell in front.
And he's got it going onto the back straight.
He's got it
squished through at Williams, perhaps?
Yeah, or Oggies. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Impressive stuff then from the Oxford Racing Ducati. Tommy Bridewell leads the way then. There is Buchan still. Buchan is running at the same pace as these lads, you know. He's just that fraction of time back and that bit of a gap back. His last lap was a 48.2.
Yeah, not just quite the pace actually.
Only a whisker.
Yeah, it's a whisker, yeah.
So again, as they drop through Murray's, this is on lap 5 of 16. And the gap opening up beside Danny Buchan looking probably secure on his own there. It's the next chunk of riders where the big battle's going on as this is the big battle at the front. Great riding by little Tara Mackenzie getting on the Ducatis. I mean, a phalanx of Dukes here.
Yeah. Goodbye though, Yamaha. Goodbye. Oh, that's wide from Bridewell. Big mistake from Bridewell. That's an indication that he's pushing hard, Jack.
Last lap, the Brooks and Redding were faster than the 2 leaders on that last lap.
Yeah, and they're fastest laps of the race.
And like you say, Redding's patient, James. He's sitting in there, just having little looks around Josh Brooks, but not making any outlandish attempts to pass.
No.
I everybody else super consistent at this point. The only move on that Ben Curry had passed Josh Elliott into 18th place. So the 6th lap odd 16. And again, this run out onto the back straight. And the new race leader, Tommy Bridewell, is leaving Tyrone Mackenzie now to have to fend off the BYs and Ducatis in the background. In that heat haze is the big figure of Danny Booker.
Yeah, even on these superbikes, loads and loads of power, but slipstream is still a feature that you want to use at Snetterton. Two really long straights, if you can get really tucked in behind the ride in front, you're definitely going to go in. Corrams is a lovely corner, Jack, isn't it, for such a long time. Seconds and seconds, you're on the side of the tyre, your knees down. Tricky into that corner, you've got to get the bike stopped for Murray's. While the bike's on its side, you can't really brake that efficiently when your bike's let over.
So the front four still in line astern. Tyrone Mackenzie still going there in second place. Incidentally, we sang happy birthday to his dad, Neil Mackenzie, yesterday evening. We're actually a day late. Friday he turned 58.
Yeah.
Oh, and here comes Scott Redding just moving. Oh, and getting it stopped as well.
He's got it stopped. A little bit of a block pass, but as clean a block pass as you'll see there. I.e. the speed mid-corner was probably down on every other lap, but he got it past clean.
So on lap 7 then, the first move of his race of Scott Redding. Emphasising all weekend how comfortable he feels with it. These constant radius kind of corners do echo the feel of quite a lot of GP tracks.
Yeah, they do, yeah. The more near GP tracks are typically designed with some kind of CAD system, or at least on a drawing board, and they tend to be constant radius, really good camber, really even camber, so you know what you're dealing with in terms of grip going into and coming out of corners. Yeah, it's a continental feel to this place.
Yes, we like it. That's why we like the old school tracks.
I'm just going to say that. That's what they know it's good, typically. Although it's a lovely circuit to ride, is it?
Shimmering in the background there, you can see the race is on, and Andy Irwin's got the better of Cherry Forest. So, the young Irwin, and look at this, Luke Mossey is also pressing hard on the OMG Suzuki. So the two Hondas, Suzuki right behind us now, Peter Hickman, who's got the better of Dan Linfoot. Linfoot back to 10. Lamberty Ray Eden sitting in behind.
Yeah, Hickman's
this is Andy Irwin looking strong now into top 6.
Hickman's a fastest man in that group.
Oh, Vickers has gone down.
That's right, Vickers is
Local boy Ryan Vickers was riding in 14th place for the RAF regular reserve Kawasaki team, having a really spirited comeback. And that's exactly what he didn't want to do. And Mackenzie's now back to 4th place. Mackenzie, as we hit the halfway stage, James, is behind the 3 Ducatis.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, this is the S's at the end of the straight. Yeah, so it basically he's lost a rear coming out of the, that one will be called Nelson. Used to be used the S's, but that's Brundle and Nelson. Not Nelson Piquet, it's named after Admiral Lord Nelson, because he was from round here.
He is an East Anglian chap, you're right.
He's from Benidorm, apparently.
Oh! And that's a big mistake by Brooks.
Yeah.
And that allows Tyrone Mackenzie to come back. And Bridewell's gone down. Bridewell can't believe what he's done. Bridewell makes a serious mistake, really, in terms of the overall championship. He was 4 points behind Scott Redding in the championship, and now he's gone down. Oh, and look, this is Tyrone Mackenzie dealing aggressively with Josh Brooks.
Yeah.
So Mackenzie now trying to get himself down. This going through Williams onto the back straight. Here comes the Ducati though, powering onto the left-hand side of the Yamaha. And sweet spot goes through.
Yeah, difficult to race against. Oh, hey! Not that difficult to race against.
You wouldn't believe that such a sweet little boy could be this firm on the racetrack.
Yeah.
We're about to complete the half-race distance lap, and the surprise leader right now is Scott Redding.
Yeah, he's not so wide, isn't Josh? Look, don't leave a lot of room, but he doesn't need asking twice, does it, Mackenzie? And he's got to ride hard because he definitely has got a straight line speed disadvantage.
So suddenly Redding leads the way with the demise of Tommy Bridewell. And he leads the way by 1.5 seconds. So Redding, Mackenzie, Brooks, Booker up to 4th, Irwin up to top 5 ahead of Forrest, Mossey, Hickman, Laverty, Iden enters the top 10 at the expense of Linfoot, Bradway 12th ahead of Chase O'Halloran now in the points. Hector Barbara, Luke Stapleford 15th.
Yeah, the last lap of Bridles was back into the mid-47s. It was about only a tenth of a second slower than his fastest lap of the race, so he was pushing on.
So we're on the 9th lap of 16. And Reading has an almost comfortable advantage at the moment. And this is the, well, let's see what Tara McKenzie can do now. He's got a bit of clear track now. He's just leaving his way ahead of Josh Brooks.
Yeah, right on back in front, look, there you go.
Here.
Yeah, he does, and I think that's probably the case. Johnny's not had a lot of time around here, although he's a circuit that he said, probably his first day here on Thursday, had a look around and he said, yeah, I think he's going to zoom it. And he's definitely still learning the place, no question. However, the whole team and Andrew are definitely learning of Forrest's setup and bike feedback and the way he works with his mechanics and his professionalism. They're really learning a lot. He's a savvy kid, is Forrest.
I think he's got such a sweet riding style. That may not be the right I checked it, but he looks superb on the bike.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Strong on the brakes, isn't he? Look at the way he just sucks Andrew in as they enter the turns. Oh, we've got one of the... Ben Curry's out.
Yeah.
Curry, who finally fought his way into the point. He was 15th.
That might begin to run on, you know.
He's just run on.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Reading McKenzie down to 0.9 of a second.
Yeah.
That was actually best. Oh, that's not. There was another couple of tenths.
That's all. Yeah, McKenzie 47.9 and a 48.1 for Reading.
But if he could keep nipping away like that, Irwin, but they've got Mossy and Hickman in close attendance. Ireland's got the better of Bradley Ray and moved into 11th place. Linfoot, Barbara and Claudio Corti are the final point scoring positions right now.
Looks to me, Jack, boy, it looks to me like McKenzie's losing a little bit of grip here. He's clearly in the corners, he's having to ride slightly harder than either Brooks or Reading. And look at that, that's pace of bike as took Brooks there.
Tara McKenzie hangs on grizzly behind Josh Brooks as we approach the conclusion of that 13, just 3 to go.
I don't think McKenzie can do anything about this. I think he hasn't got the grip to be as aggressive and as fast where he was fast earlier on in this race.
Oh, yeah, there's been talk, well, Tommy Bridewell was mentioning tyre length here, Jacob. The slightly abrasive nature of the work on these Pirellis.
Yeah, there's lots of corners. And there's lots of corners here that you're in for a long time. They aren't just 90 degrees, you're lots more than 90 degrees.
Irwin, you never know with Andrew, do you? He's always going to fight back. So Irwin retakes that 5th place. It's something to think about.
If anybody is going to nick that 6th place off in the championship of Forest, I've got a feeling it is going to be Irwin. I just have a feeling about him. He's a bit quick or wicked, and you'll have a little bit of a go, won't you?
Tara McKenzie's having a bit of a go. He's losing out on the exit to the turns.
Yeah, and it wasn't earlier on. I just don't think that Taran is going to have the tools to do anything about this. As long as Brooks doesn't make a mistake like he did there.
So the 14th lap of 16 then, Bennett's PSP, the first race of the afternoon at Snetterton, with this battle for 2nd place behind Scott Redding, who's now in 1.8 second advantage with Buchan comfortable in 4th.
Yeah, longer turns now, Taran's definitely losing out, and that's a problem because his bike isn't as quick on the straight either.
22 riders out on circuit at the moment, with Fraser Rogers, the tail end boy, on the obviously making his return from quite a nasty injury on the Gaelic Kawasaki. So we've lost Elliott, Coventry, Stapleford, Allingham, Bridewell, Ellison, Vickers and Danny Kent.
Well, this has been a display of excellent riding, but patience from Reading. He just didn't panic, stuck in there, waited for people to make mistakes, and this is what he got.
So on to the penultimate lap then. Scott Redding leads the way. The battle's still on for 2nd place between Josh Brooks, snaking into Richard, and Tara McKenzie. Hector Barbara shifted up to 13th place at the expense of fading Linfoot.
Yeah, and Mackenzie a little bit wide in there as well. Mackenzie's absolutely pushing on, but I just don't think he's got the tools to do it now.
Just a reminder that Scott Redding is on 176 points at the moment. Josh Brooks 145, Tyrone Mackenzie 128, Danny Buchan 119. Of course, Bridewell will stay on 172.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bridewell would be looking at only podium points now.
Yeah.
I think he's fairly sure, he's assured he's going to be in the showdown, I think.
Over the shoulder of the equally tall Luke Mossy.
Yeah. Plus to see Luke Mossy going fairly well again, and in the leading bunch.
Very much, of course, one of his local tracks, this one, isn't it? The lap from Royston.
Well, I mean, every time we say where he's from, we get a lot of people ticking us off. But Royston is in Cambridgeshire, we are told now, by a lot of people on social media. Thank you.
Not that far up the A11. Here are the Tyco BMWs. Very great ride from Christian in with that broken leg.
Yeah.
He's still in there, right behind the deputy, Keith Farmer's deputy there, just ahead of him, Michael Lavity. And it's these left-handers that are tricky for Christian, he says, because he can't weight the bike properly. He said I did manage to get my knee down for the first time in the third practice session on a left-hander. But they've got being hounded now by Jason O'Halloran on the second McCann Yamaha. We're on the final lap. The rest of the leaders are into the final lap. These boys are about to start their final lap. And you can see that Eden is doing everything he can to try and nose ahead of Lavity, but he's also under attack from O'Halloran.